the night of my ascension, I was betrayed by my own flesh, my own body, buried underground to spend an eternity festering with enmity, while my abominable flesh plots to live forever. This cannot stand! I will raise an army and restore natural order. Flesh is temporary. Bone is forever!
All right, y'all, welcome on back. Today I'm really excited to play Skull Horde. It was just launched as a demo, and I have been giving some feedback on this, not a lot, but a little bit, as it's been developing. So super excited to get stuck in and see what the full demo actually is. All right, let's get going. All right, so we have our little army here. All right, respawn multiplier, because what happens is our dudes will die because we're just the skull. See, we're just moving around. Our little army has health. We have health. You can see that in the right next to the map in the bottom corner. Man, it just throws you in, which is great. I was hoping to explain it a little bit more. All right, we got bracers. Attack rate multiplier is up by 3%. Great. And health has increased by 10%. So we're the skull. We have our little necromancer minions following us. And if all of them die, then we lose a life. All right, and if we lose too much health, then we lose a life, and we have 3 lives before we're dead. Okay, so this is our screen. Every time we go through a portal, we get the chance to buy new units. All right, you can see up there in the corner, we have gold to spend, and each one of these is going to cost 10, but we can reroll for 1, and we can also increase the chance of our rarity types to appear in our purchase menu. So right now we're 100% commoner, but if I spend 25 gold, I can get that up so that professionals will now show up, or a chance of them will show up. So let's reroll, see if we can get some professionals. All right, we got a drummer, a single melee area of effect attack, which will be nice. It also gives us these unit types on this right side here. We have area effect, it's a siege type, and it's a troop. And if you get a certain number of units that are matching of a certain kind, you'll get bonus effects. So I'm going to get this drummer, but then I think I'm going to give us an extra pikeman. All right, we're done. So let's continue. We have our map in the bottom corner. Alright, so we're sewers level 2. Once we get to level 6, I believe we do a boss fight. So I shoot a little bit, but I could also call my guys to follow me by holding the left trigger. I am using a controller. And if you look in the top right, you'll see this hourglass. See how it just flipped? As it flips, each time it increases the difficulties. We're on easy level 3. Alright, plus 3 armor. Great. So eventually, the difficulty will go up. So you have to make the decision, do I want to go quickly? Or do I want to hold back, let that difficulty ramp up so I can have a chance of getting more units, right? Okay, we got these bulwarks. Heavily armored unit deals low damage with shield bash. I kind of like them. And then we have the cleric that heals nearby friendly wounded units. It scales with damage. Both of these are cool. Now, if we get 3 pikemen, we'll get a veteran. So I'm going to do that. Which is, the pikemen are nice because they add a stack of rooted. So it's going to slow down, guys. Boom. So our 3 recruits become 1 veteran. And I'm going to get him. I'm going to reroll. Alright, we have a hurler. A small, weak rock thrower only has 2 tiers. So they're a ranged horde. But I'm going to get a veteran archer instead. I can probably get both. Do I want to get both? Or do I want to get another pikeman? I think I'm going to get a pikeman. Alright. Whetstone. Crit chance increased by 3%. Lens hide. Alright, it lowers our armor multiplier, but it increases our dodge multiplier. We can re-roll this. Now this takes, I can't remember what they're called. They're blood drops, but that's not what the real name is for them. So I'm going to re-roll. And our root duration can go up. And since we have pikemen that cause root, that's a pretty good thing. That'll combo really well with us. Alright, you can see I got some dead units. You can tell that on the bottom left there. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating. And you can see the countdown timer for their respawn. Come on, come on, come on. And they respawn 1 at a time. So you gotta be careful. And if you've watched this channel before, you know I like my necromancers. Alright, you can see they got burned, they got rooted on them. You can see the chain and ball, or the ball and chain above their head. The big ones turn into the small, goopy guys. Alright, respawn rate increased. That's fantastic. You want to get a move on here. Okay, we have a shrine down here. There's multiple, like, carts and shrines. Some of them allow you to buy bonuses. Some of them allow you to buy more units. This one is well time. It permanently increases the rate at which dungeon threat increases, but we get 3 free units. So is that trade-off worth it? I'm gonna say sure, let's go for it. And all the units are free, so I'm gonna spend 50 to get tier 3 because it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, I'm gonna get another bulwark. Oh, 2 flamethrowers, 2 grenaders. Area effect. Yeah, we're gonna get these 2 guys. See if we can get... Alright, we can get a veteran recruit. Churl. Then we can get another one. Alright, now we're building up our horde. But our timer is going to go down quicker. Okay, so now we got this vendor so we can get these little sanguine currencies spent. Alright, when responding, units have 20% chance to gain a stack of invulnerability. That's pretty cool. Okay. We can re-roll, but I really like this one. Rusty daggers, always nice. duration multiplier vulnerability. That'll go great with our last one we took. So you can see my skull, my character, does shoot a little fireball or whatever it is out of them. Alright, I'm gonna go through here. I don't think we need to kill all those guys. Right, we don't have a lot of money here. Let's get a pikeman. Let's reroll. Ooh, we can get a veteran bulwark. Or veteran grenader. Let's go with the grenader. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna reroll this. Ooh, damage multiplier, but attack multiplier. Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I was really excited by this game. I was searching Steam about what was coming up in the roguelikes, and this happened to pop up. And it said that you could contact the developer, try to jump on the beta, and I did. Okay, they're called corpuscles. That's what they are. We're gonna just take that one because it's always nice to get more. So I contacted them on Discord. Like, I joined their Discord and I was like, hey, you know, it'd be nice. Check it out. It's pretty much right up my alley. And they said, sure. I got my little drummer. Ooh, stunning blow. We got rooted, so... What am I nice? Ah, it's demanding level 3. I'm just gonna book it. Oh, I should have picked up the gold that they were dropping. This game gets difficult, y'all. Alright, so now we're full. We can't get any more dudes, but what we can do is we can drop the dudes we don't like. So I'm gonna re-roll this. If I see some guys like the ballista that I'd rather have over the drummer, I can sell the drummer, get some money back. I'm gonna get the ballista, upgrade my bulwark to a veteran. I'm gonna re-roll. Inspires one nearby unit, increasing its damage for 10% for 10 seconds. This effect is cumulative. Okay, I don't know if I want to drop anybody for that. Yeah, let's get another pikeman. And we'll get another archer. Reroll. 2 more pikemen. That sort of thing. You can just focus on building up a lot of the common units and spending your money on that, or you can try to get a couple of the higher level units. So there's some choices there. Okay, these things throw fireballs and then spawn little dudes, and they're pretty annoying. I'm gonna get this treasure chest. Alright, we're at oppressive level. Alright, we kill this thing, it usually drops something. Ah, yes. More health, more gooder. Alright, let's run down here. Alright, we have Echoes of Battle. Reduces dungeon threat 3 steps if we beat this horror. We're definitely doing that. Now we do have a little bit of a a bonus power that we can proc, and you saw that little explosion. That was me doing, I think it's doing a pushback. I could be wrong on that. Alright, we got some corpuscles to spend. Burn duration. We do a lot of burn. Gain health on dodge. Ooh. What would that be? Oh, we can afford to get both, actually. Alright, we're gonna get both. I mean, we could re-roll it, but I think both of those are pretty good. No, we're not doing that. I don't want to increase the speed again. Alright. Follow me. I'm just holding down the button for them to follow me because I want to get out of here. Get some of the money. Alright. There we go. I almost thought it froze there for a second. I was like, oh no! Okay, we get more bulwark. If we had 100, I could get like equal chance to get everything. Ooh, bone golem. I tried these in the beta, the closed beta, or you know, quote unquote closed. They're tanky, but they don't attack. I don't know if they draw aggro or not, but yeah, I didn't keep them, I'll say that. You know what, I'm gonna reroll. Yup, there we go. Another veteran. Oh, it's champion. Dear Lord, yes. Yeah, I'll take the bulwark. Sure. There we go. Veterans. 2 veterans. Oh. Like, champions are stupid strong, y'all. That's why it's almost worth it to stay with the more common basic units so you can get those champions built up. Because let me tell you, if the boss is still balanced the same way it was when I was playing the last beta I played, which was probably about two versions before this. Yeah, it's not easy. Alright, we gotta get going. Come on, guys. Stop screwing around. I like the money. Where's the exit? Let's just switch back around. Yeah, let's just switch back around. Alright, well, let's keep going back. They can follow us. Now, dudes will respawn over here. Or at least they used to. Punishing. Great. Alright. Broken clock. Respawn time. Respawn rate multipliers down. Crit chance is good. Don't have enough of that. Dodge multiplier is good for us because we have something that will combo with it pretty well. I think it's like health gain. We're not going to touch that. Alright, that flag that you briefly saw over there, if we raise that flag, we get a legendary item. And I'm not about that right now. I'm about getting out of here. Are you kidding me? I think the load work. Alright, we did that AoE burst. Rerolled that. Gain health on dodge. Ooh, let's get this item. Yep. Gonna dodge more. That's what we want. There it is. We're just gonna make a run for it. Alright. We have a lot of money, but... I think we should just fill up our units that we have. Look at him, champion. On death, grants 3 stacks of shielded to all friendly units. That is... how good that is. Oh, look at his big shield. Oh, it's boss time. Hey, he spawns little dudes, and then he jumps around the map. Alright, I'm not gonna waste time. We're just gonna go for him. Oh my god. He's like... there's so many guys being spawned right now. I've lost so many dudes. Like, look at this. It's just ridiculous. Alright, I lost a life. Max health multiplier, armor multiplier. Let's see what else we get. Overseer's whip. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah. Faster attack rate. Got 1 life to live. Yeah, all my dudes are dead. Alright. Okay. Okay. So the full version is going to have skill trees and all of that. But this is what it is right now. So you can test out the demo. Remember, the demos are free. And if it's something that you're interested in, then, you know, wishlist it. Go ahead. It's only going to get better, guys. The dev has a proven track record, and they know what they're doing. So I have full trust in them after talking with them and seeing, you know, the ideas that they have coming down the pipeline for this. I have full confidence in what they've been doing. All right, I hope this was informative. I hope everybody's treating themselves well, because remember, you're worth it. and have a great day. Cheers.